Hello, welcome, vlog time, update time, whatever the fuck you want to call it time. All I know is it's currently 6 AM in the morning. I wake up this early every fucking day. I think it's because I'm just so used to waking up this early from having to go to school, honestly. But hey, that was years ago. I've not gone to school in years. I'm just saying. So, long story short, I've had problems for the past, week or so. I've had problems for the past week trying to fucking get an editing software to fucking work when one of the previous updates had previously broken it. It's working fine now. I've managed to upload an entire week of content, as I'm sure you've already noticed. However, there is just one tiny little thing that I forgot to account for when it comes to making content again after a long period, and that's motivation. I've talked about motivation in the past on this channel, especially I made an entire fucking video about how I find motivation to get up in the mornings to make these videos, to continue doing what I love to do with this kind of stuff. And I also may or may not have leaked a little bit about myself that I never really thought I'd leak before in that video. I did eventually cut it out, but at the same time I thought wouldn't it have been better to just kind of tell everyone a little bit more about myself, considering all that I've been through and all that I'm going to go through probably in the future. So this video is just a small kind of update to kind of update you on things about my mentality, about IRL stuff that's been happening recently, and also, surprisingly, about 8BitSMP and 8BitSMP Origins. Yeah, two fucking things of the same project, technically. Now, this is where glasses come back, because I have a little bit of reading to do on the good old phone, because there have been some questions regarding why I do this kind of thing and why I've been vlogging a lot more recently. I mean, I got this camera specifically to vlog, so of course I'm going to vlog, okay? It's just how the world works. But a lot of people have been asking about the 8BitSMP overhaul update trailer, because, well, only my friends and co-storytellers are on the 8BitSMP. So everyone's wondering why in the hell would I upload a trailer for people that aren't even in the SMP itself, because it does actually affect you guys. Obviously it changes the textures, it adds animations to the 8BitSMP, and much more as well on the way. It's still currently in progress. We've made a massive strides to kind of make the 8BitSMP as big as it can. So yeah, that's why the 8BitSMP overhaul update video was uploaded, is because I wanted you guys to see the changes before anyone else. I put you guys in priority to the actual team itself. We're getting an updated texture pack made specifically for the 8BitSMP, by the way. We're getting massive, player animations, mob animations as well. Everything's overhauled. We're getting some more VFX in there, like glowing torches and stuff. We're getting, dynamic lighting as well, so basically if you hold a torch it actually lights up the area without a mod. That's what the overhaul update is. It is overhauling everything that pre-existed and fucking putting it all in the 8BitSMP, which is, I'm very happy to announce that. That's why I uploaded the video. The Final Shape Echoes Episode 4, that's coming out literally next week, Monday. We're also getting a brand new SMV called Sign, and also the 8BitSMP Season 2, Episode 6, which is edited in a completely different way to all of the previous ones, as always. I try to have variation when it comes to the 8BitSMP's videos, You know, this one I kind of did a little bit of overdoing, I think, in the editing department, honestly. But all in all, it's still an 8BitSMP video. It's still got its own kinks and stuff. So you know, it's all shenanigans. In this video, I fucking started on the villager trading hall in my mini industrial district. I also got into the Tricky Trials update, got myself the heavy core, made myself a maze, fully enchanted it, and just much more. I also built a mini sugarcane farm, a smaller scale sugarcane farm from the one in the industrial district, and made massive improvements upon it too. Secondly, 8BitSMP Origins is very close to being 100% done. I say it's around 80 to 90% done around this point in time. I have been writing and writing. I mean, yeah, so I did have a couple of months where I had some writer's block and I didn't really know what direction to take Origins for the longest time, but I have now finally settled on the ideas and how to do them, and so obviously the next bit of thing to do is to obviously execute this kind of thing. Chapter 1 is 8BitSMP Origins is my biggest written project ever, so that's why it's taken a long time. All the fanfictions and stuff that I've written before, like the lore books of the 8BitSMP, that is nothing compared to what is going on with this thing. The 8BitSMP Chapter 1 lore book has been out for a good year now. Don't get me wrong, it's been out for a good year on Wattpad. I am actually working on porting it to fanfiction.net as well, just so it's got a little bit of a wider audience. And another thing is, I'm actually working on a new video at the mo, and that new video is actually to do with Discord, believe it or not. I was inspired by another content creator by the name of Minya19 or Minya19. I don't fucking know. I'm probably butchering it, but I'll leave a link to his channel in the description down below, so you can go and watch him. But I am working on a Discord region videos, and it's heavily inspired by his kind of videos. I wanted to just make a new series on this channel that isn't just strictly gaming, but also isn't just like, oh, I just gotta get something done. I wanted to make something new, something I've never done before. Obviously, there is also the official lore books of the 8BitSMP Chapter 1. The official lore book is done for Chapter 1. Chapter 2 is still a massive work in progress, by the way. So yeah, don't you guys worry. The 8BitSMP and the 8BitSMP Origins is going along nicely. I hope to get it done by at least December this year, honestly, but I don't think it's gonna be done by July or anything. I hope to release it this year. I promised you guys I'd release it this year, but at this current moment in time, with all the writer's block and all of the things that's been happening as well in the background, it's probably not going to release this year. I'm sorry, but with just so many things going out of my control and stuff, it just seems extremely unlikely that it's ever gonna happen in just a year. I know I promised, literally at the start of the year, that 8BitSMP Origins Chapter 1 would release this year. I'm sorry, it's just not realistically gonna happen at this point. I've also been reading a lot. Yeah, you heard me, reading. R-E-A-D-I-N. I've been reading a lot, in fact, and I've been reading a light novel lately. You may recognize it. It's the Circuitous Jobless Reincarnation. I've been reading this light novel non-stop. I've started at Chapter 1, and in just 3 days, I reached Volume 23, Chapter 2. And I'm just sitting here how the fuck did I do this? I used to hate reading, and now I'm just getting way too invested into it. Anyway, that's what this video is all. That's all about this video. Shockingly, I didn't really need to cut out. I don't think I needed to cut out that much, honestly. I think I got what I needed to say on point. I got all the updates out as well. I didn't stutter that much. And I guess it's just fucking makes sense to just end the video on a high note, you know? I'm going to be live on twitch.tv/8BitCal13 today, as of this video's upload, playing through some more Destiny 2. Yeah, you heard me, Destiny 2. Let's do this. Anyway, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.